We've reached game week 15 in the Barnet Sunday Football League Premier Division, and Gower Allstars are on the road at Enfield Power League to take on Zaza FC, and they're without a recognised goalkeeper. Forward Ayub Duardi starts in goal with a back four of Jamal Ramsey, Juan Arias, Joe Buchanan and Jago Morris at right back. In midfield, Josh Jalissa partners Isaac Atite. On the left-hand side, Hisham Abdallah, Dejan Grant through the middle, Kaio Brown on the right-hand side, and Yannick James leading the line. On the bench, two names this afternoon for Gower Allstars: Tiwala Deolua Akinjide and David Garcia. It's an important game for Gower Allstars. They don't want to get sucked into the relegation battle at the bottom of the table, and they came out on top in the reverse fixture, winning 5-2 thanks to goals from Kaio Brown, a hat-trick from Rashid Abadi, and Ayub Duardi adding a cherry on top of a very impressive win. The rain coming down. That's Enfield Power League this afternoon. Just a glimpse there of Ayub Duardi in the goalkeeper's shirts. Recognised keeper in the squad for Phil Glynn today, who himself is also not present. Isaac Atite doing the coaching job from on the field of play, and he will have to organise his players here as they face a set piece. It's clipped deep into the box, and Ayub Duardi just scoops it out from underneath the crossbar. That'll be a throw-in. Abdallah into midfield. Good first touch from Atite. Shuffles it wide again. To Arias on the halfway line. To the far side goes the ball. And then infield again. He's been caught in possession here. And Zaza FC with a chance to threaten this Gower Allstars 18-yard box. But got bodies back quickly. So it's shuffled down the touchline. That's a lovely back heel round the corner. Cross into the mixer. And it's into the near post. And it looks like Ayub Duardi might have got the last touch for an own goal. Not much of a celebration from the Zaza player there. We'll have a little look at the replay. The back heel was exquisite. But from here on in, Jamal Ramsey was trying to get back at him. It was clipped in towards the near post. Just unsighted there by Hisham Abdallah, but it looks like it's the final touch off the goalkeeper. Ramsey just lets the tackler bounce off of him and then shuffles that infield to Atite. It's a powerful move forward, but it's been picked up in midfield by Zaza FC, and they're going to set off on the counter-attack. Come across Josh Jalissa, and now Joseph Buchanan. They're going to pull it back for the challenge earlier on in the move. It'll be a free kick. Zaza leading by a goal to nil. Can they make it 2 here? Held in towards the 6-yard box and punched away by Duardi, but it's only on the edge of the box and then slipped forward into the penalty area. Duardi to his right, into midfield for Atite. Under a bit of pressure here, but can spread it to the left back. It's Ramsey. Crosses the halfway line, still going Ramsey, rides the challenges. Tried to find Dejan Grant, who peeled off to the left-hand side, but they're going to pull it back for the free kick. 2 over the ball. Jalissa and Abdallah. It's Abdallah to strike. It's through the wall. It was threatening that post. Goalkeeper went springing away to his right. I'll be so pleased he managed to hold on to that. Grant through the middle. Worked towards the left-hand side for Ramsey. A little bit of space to operate in for the fullback, up towards the edge of the box. Flicked out wide to the left-hand side for Abdallah. Trying to sort his feet out and get across the way, and he does, and it's lifted deep towards the back post. Edge of the box now. Jalissa curls one deep, and it's narrowly wide. Goal kick taken short. Atite closest to it in Gower Burgundy, but they've just played their way round him. Physical challenge from the skipper, but not one that will go without penalisation from the referee, Elia Anastasi. It's pulled into the 6-yard area and gobbled up at his near post by Ayub Duardi, who is performing pretty well between the sticks.
What is that?
Into Atite, but it's straight back towards goal, and it's lifted over the top of Duardi. Curse of the commentator, just as we were singing his praises. It was a misjudged throw to Isaac Atite gave him very little chance of taking that under control. It's bounced awkwardly off of his chest. Duarte off his line, but not by far, and it's now 2-0 to the hosts. Ramsey again marauding down the left flank, as he has done for the majority of this first half. Made good ground too. Deflection on the ball was there to take it over the byline for a corner kick. No, says the referee, will be a goal kick in fact. Zaza try and build out a defence, but Gower pressing bodies high into the Zaza half, so it's a long clearance, and that's a good header from Buchanan, and picked up here by Ramsey, who's got his feet in a muddle, and now Zaza will try and pounce. Taking their time over it as well. Gower trying to get bodies back, but that's not the best way to commit to the challenge from Jago Morris. To the 18-yard box, Zaza still threatening. Smothered eventually by Gower, and now they're on the front foot and breaking down the right-hand side with Kaio Brown running into the penalty area, still going Brown, little pull back on his shirt. That's a tackle on Kaio Brown that surely will be penalised, and the referee does his best Mike Dean impression. That will be a penalty to Gower. Looks like Kaio Brown may have hurt himself in this tangle with the Zaza defender. There was a pull at the shirt initially, that wasn't picked up, but there, that lunging left boot that caught Kaio Brown has been penalised. It'll be Hisham Abdallah to give Gower a route back into the game from the spot, and makes no mistake. Straight down the middle, keeper went to his right, and Gower now with a foothold in the game here in Enfield Power League. No doubt that Abdallah would score that one. He's been in such fine goal-scoring form again for Gower Allstars this season. Well, the sad news is Kaio Brown has been forced off with an injury. It's that left knee. He sustained a serious one to it in the past. He was out of action for a year, so now will be a doubt for the remainder of the season. That would be a huge miss. He's been in sparkling form, and Gower are too here with Hisham Abdallah bearing down on goal, and it's a wonderful save to push it onto the post. Abdallah would have been sure he would have had Gower back on level terms from that opportunity. It was well worked by Yannick James to find Hisham Abdallah, and but for the slightest of touches for the goalkeeper, would have been his second in quick succession. Arias too, playing in a slightly unfamiliar position in the centre of defence, and you can see he's given it to Atite in a dangerous position, and almost caught in possession there, the Gower skipper, but has the physicality and strength to just hold off the challenge, and Gower back in possession with Arias. He's preferred to play in these wide areas and will stab it in field to Atite. Back again to Arias. For the ball down the right-hand side, it's been picked up in midfield, but it's an awkward touch of the ball, and Zaza will try and capitalise here, edge of the penalty area, strike it Duarte, and Duarte stands up to it well. It's not easy being a stand-in goalkeeper, especially when it's not your preferred position, and we've seen that from a couple of these Zaza goals already. But in his mistakes, you've seen some moments of brilliance from Ayoub Duarte. Lifted deep into the 6-yard box and nodded away by Arias. Just see on the far side, David Garcia has taken himself off. It's a change for Gower due to injury. Kaio Brown initially going off to be replaced by Garcia, and he himself has picked up a bit of a knock, so it's Akinjide on the pitch. It's on the left-hand side with Zaza towards the corner flag. Gower trying to get bodies back in, and have managed to get it into the danger area. Ramsey with an important touch. Still the danger hasn't gone though at the near post, and Duarte goes diving away to his left. Did he get a touch on that one as well? I think so. Duarte with the goal kick. He's looking for Yannick James. It's flicked backwards off a Zaza midfielder. Will drop to Dejan Grant. That's Akinjide. Into the penalty area for Hisham Abdallah. The flag's gone up though. Fine finish from Abdallah, but it won't count. Duardi will take this goal kick short to Arias. Yeah, we're just trying to be as clever as possible with possession here. I know that Zaza will try and shoot on sights as much as possible, so keeping the ball for the majority of play is certainly important, and they've done very well in that first half. A couple of goalkeeping mistakes from their stand-in goalkeeper have left them 2-1 down at half-time, but plenty to be encouraged by for Gower Allstars this afternoon at Enfield Power League.
So when we're playing with the ball, boys, sometimes it's a little bit lack of intensity. We need to move the ball. Out on the right side, Jago. Sometimes you're getting forward and they're breaking down. That guy's just cheating. So they're going to break there. Now, there's no point in him coming forward with the ball to show an option. We can give it away and then he can't get back. So we need that retention of the ball, boys. And sometimes don't overplay it. We're overcomplicating it sometimes. Sometimes we're doing left and then right and left and then right. Bro, look for forward passes and be confident in the ball, but don't force it. So many times we're trying to play a pass and they're just intercepting it. Come on, man. This game is easily winnable game. If no one don't think we're going to win this game, boy, I don't know.
As soon as we do a little bit, we have chances, guys.
100%.
Let's
Raise it
offer
5 or
ourselves.
10%.
Yannick, don't stay too much in there. Just come, offer yourself. You did that at the end of the game. We had most of the chances. Just go, offer yourself first touch, give it to him again.
Hey, middle of the park, some of them are getting too much joy, and we're not even 5 or 6 yards next to them. We need to, whether that's the wingers as well, we'll tuck in a little bit more to help. Let us know. But boys, we're so far off them in the middle of the pitch. Come on, man. And let's get on the ball. Come on.
We got no. You ain't got a keeper. So if you, as a centre backs here, if you're in doubt, please don't even try to do something. No worries. I'm just saying, just clear it out.
We've got Yannick up top, who's going to battle and hold the ball up there for us. If there's nothing on, don't need to always overplay it. I know it's on Astro, and we feel like we want to play, Brazilian football, but if there's nothing on, put it into him. Let him work off it. And then that's when you step up. That's when you step up. Yeah, it happens, bro. But someone said I'm still on 20 plus goals this season.
What happened with that goal, man?
Well, keep going. I think he's coming back on, but we come back.
Showboating from the kickoff for Zaza FC. Will that come back to bite them? But they've given the ball away. There's a strike from the edge of the penalty area. Straight down the throats of the Zaza goalkeeper. Tossed in from Hisham Abdallah. There's Isaac Atite battling for it. He will pick it up and nod that back to a teammate. On the outside, trying to feed Akinjide, but it's slipped down the left-hand side for Zaza. Now they're up to the edge of the box. Pull towards the back post. Zaza shouts for a penalty kick, waved away by Elia Anastasi. Arias first to the ball, but it's going to loop off him wide to the other side. Morris is getting back. Ball towards the back stick. Arias will intercept. Duardi will collect. Morris again tidy in possession to find Akinjide. Slip forward up towards Duardi, who's now taken his leave of playing in goal. He's been replaced by the skipper Isaac Atite. Arias with a good challenge, snapping in there to win it back. Delissa to his left for Yannick James. He's tried to go down the left-hand side. It's Hisham Abdallah, throw on goal, and Abdallah levels it. Wonderful first touch from Hisham Abdallah, and then slipped it past the goalkeeper. Gower back on level terms early in this second half, and can they build on this? Just that first touch just shifted onto his right foot was the most important one on the move, really. Left the keeper with very little chance. Once he had a free sight of goal, Abdallah was always hitting the target. Picked up in midfield. Loose ball broke here to Yannick James. To the left-hand side for Hisham Abdallah, now wearing the captain's armband. Halfway line for Delissa, but that's a poor touch, and now Gower have to get back in defence. Morris is sprinting back, and now he is in position. That's down the middle. Atite will beat it away. And on the follow-up, Zaza can't find the target. They're not happy with Elliot Anastasi's decision to give goal kick to Gower Allstars. One downfield from Matite. No chance for Duardi this time. It might be as Yannick James gets the toe to the ball on the halfway line. Putting himself about a bit, James. Can't win it this time. Here's Zaza breaking forward. It's a good challenge on the edge of the penalty area by Josh Jalissa. And Zakin Jide shifted out to the left-hand side. Duardi will hold it up. Wide in the penalty area. Now shuffle it back to Hisham Abdallah, looking for a shooting opportunity. Now looking for support. Back to Jalissa. Twisting and turning his way through the midfield. Yannick James to offer some support. Back to the halfway line. Composed in possession here, Gower Allstars. Now down the right-hand side for Morris. Early ball into the penalty area. All the way through. A little touch on it from a Zaza player. Just denied Ayub Duardi a tap-in. Zaza seeing plenty of the ball in the second half, but they look a little bit shaky when Gower can run at them. It's a good touch coming down this left flank from the fullback. Yannick James just takes it off the toe and slips it forward. Dejan Grant is going to look for Hisham Abdallah, can't find him as the bodies converged on him. Gower running back towards their own goal. Morris trying to stick with his man. Edge of the box, strike from distance. Isaac Atite can watch that all the way into his gloves. Morris's clearance to be met on the halfway line, and now flicked forward. Arias striding away from the edge of his own box to find Dejan Grant, who can't keep it for very long. Now Arias will try and win it back again, battling for possession in midfield, and now stepping away with it, Yannick James, and he's fed Hisham Abdallah down the left-hand side, and there's options arriving in the box. Dejan Grant on the outside of it. Grant will strike a goal! Looked like it might have crept in, but it was narrowly wide, in fact. Trick of the eye there. Zaza. Possession inside the Gower half again, but not for long. Jalissa strong in the challenge. Hisham Abdallah holding off challenges. And Ramsey composed to left back. Lifts one forward. Ayub Duardi flicks it onto the path of Dejan Grant, bursting into the penalty area. Grant here. Grant past the goalkeeper and into the bottom corner. A lovely, delicate finish from Dejan Grant, made by Ayub Duardi's hold-up play on the left-hand side. Gower Allstars broke from back to front in a heartbeat. And they've turned it around. First touch from Dejan Grant, exquisite. The second, good too. And they had the presence of mind to just lift it over the onrushing goalkeeper. And there's nothing the Zaza defender could do there to prevent that from going in. It's Zaza 2, Gower Allstars 3 at Enfield Power League. Zaza now looking for the response. Being played around the halfway line at the moment. Trying to weave his way through bodies. Zakin Jide gets in the way. They've done well here, and here's Dejan Grant, the goal scorer, to Hisham Abdallah. Another on the score sheet this afternoon. Abdallah down the right-hand side. Zakin Jide looks wide for Abdallah again. Back heel from Duardi. They set Abdallah into the penalty area. Abdallah hammered towards goal and then shoveled into the bottom corner by the goalkeeper. And Hisham Abdallah has scored a hat-trick. And Gower lead by 2 with 20 minutes left. It's Zaza 2, Gower Allstars 4, and look at the build-up play. Once again, Ayub Duardi instrumental. The little ball back-heeled into the path of Hisham Abdallah, and the goalkeeper's got to do better at his near post. It's straight down his throat, and he's only managed to push it further into the corner. Ramsey's throw, flipped on by Abdallah. Gower now with something to protect. Duardi with a towering header towards the edge of the Zaza box, and then that's shovelled forward. Forward from Morris, edge of the area. Yannick James caught in possession. Lunging challenge there, but they'll let play continue. The referee's going to put it back now for that foul. Delissa and Abdella stand over it. It will be Delissa to strike. It will be curled in towards the top corner, but it's so narrowly wide. It's really well struck with the left boot of Josh Delissa there. Surely that would have been the win sealed. Still in the danger zone here, Gower. Game isn't finished. They are looking for another, a fifth goal of the game, which would really put the tie to bed. Zaza desperately looking for a route back into this game. Since Hisham Abdella made it 4-2, it's been all Gower in an attacking sense, but Zaza will get the ball forward down the left-hand side, and they're stepping in field now. He's riding challenges really well, still going into the penalty area, little step over, tries to curl it towards the bottom corner. It's a glorious goal. It's Sihan Ufak Sogut to reduce the deficit to just one with a marvellous goal. He picks it up just inside the Gower half, comes in off the touchline, dances past Morris, and then Yannick James, and Morris again. He's running at Buchanan, who can't read the step over, probably tried to block with the wrong foot, and Isaac Atite did his best to get down to the bottom corner but couldn't deny the goal that Zaza was so desperate for. And now we have a real game on our hands in the last 15 minutes or so. Caught in possession there, and it's down the right hand side for Dejan Grant. Can he make this dangerous for Gower? And it's in towards the near post, and Duardi can't squeeze it home. Here's another good ball from Dejan Grant, who's really proving his worth this season. Duardi not with quite enough space. He's got a full flow of the boot at that ball. Gower doing some defending in these closing stages. Won by Morris, but only temporarily. Clipped in towards the back post. Arias will nod this back to Isaac Atite. Tite's clearance deep into the Zaza half. He was looking for Duardi. Ball's going to come back at Gower though. Yannick James with the boot in him in midfield alongside Josh Delissa. Hisham Abdella will try and win possession back. Ayub Duardi steps in to get a touch on the ball. Now Yannick James ensures that it is Gower's ball inside the Zaza half, with Dejan Grant wide on the right hand side. Flicked in field again for Yannick James, and now back again to Buchanan. To the left hand side, Josh Delissa. A little bit of space here. Turning away from the challenges, drifting out towards the left hand side. Here's Hisham Abdella to offer some support. Now back to Dejan Grant. Halfway line for Juan Arias. Buchanan. Down the right hand side for Morris. Infield to Delissa. Holds the ball well. Now heads towards goal. Delissa thinks about striking, does he? No, he's going to roll it across towards his left to find Yannick James, and now wide to the left hand side for the danger man Hisham Abdella, in towards the head of Ayub Duardi. Keeper came flying out, got a touch of the ball, will be a corner kick. Morris. Gower playing a dangerous game, playing with it on the edge of their own box, and they've given it away as well. Here comes Zaza. Time running out. Yannick James with a really good challenge there, and now Hisham Abdella will set off and carry the ball into the Zaza half. He's going to be followed by burgundy shirted bodies, but that won't find Ayub Duardi, and suddenly the attack has turned into a bit of defending. Arm thrust out into the face of Dejan Grant. He's gone to ground holding it. The referee has blown the whistle, and it will be a free kick Gower's way. Delissa hangs on up towards the back post. Out comes the keeper. He spilled it. Drops it to Duardi. Can't find Hisham Abdella. Neither can he find Akinjide. Recycled by Yannick James and then struck at goal. And tipped over the bar by the Zaza goalkeeper. On another day, Gower could have had 6 or 7 here. Dejan Grant bursts past his man. Fires the ball across the face of goal. Scooped clear. Hisham Abdella now. Morris to Abdella. Round the corner for Duardi. Gets there to the byline. Has he kept it in play? No, says the referee. Last chance saloon now for Zaza to get something out of this game. Ball towards the back stick. Out comes Isaac Atite a long way. He's just trying to shepherd that ball over the byline, but it's been kept in play, and Atite needs to get back into position, and it's hit Juan Arias, and the referee has called for a penalty. He's adjudged that Juan Arias has prevented that from going in the goal with his arms. Well, to us here, it looks like Arias' arms are clutched across his chest there. There's no movement towards the ball. And I think he's going to be dismissed as well. It will be a penalty kick for Zaza. Juan Arias got his body in the way of the ball. It's adjudged by the referee as a handball, and looks like he's about to be dismissed for denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. And that's confirmed. Juan Arias will have to walk off for what remains of the game. It's Ata Erdogan with a golden chance to give them the points in the final minute, and he's managed to do so. Beat Isaac Atite, who didn't even move. And suddenly, that 2-goal lead for Gower Allstars has evaporated. A bitter, bitter pill to swallow for the visitors this afternoon. Left-hand side with Hisham Abdallah. Can Gower mount one last attack to try and pick up all 3 points this afternoon in Enfield? Or not like that. Yannick James was almost caught in possession, and Jamal Ramsey just puts his foot through it into the Zaza penalty area. And that's the final whistle. Both of these two sides trailed at one point, but eventually the spoils are shared. You can see by the body language of the players, neither of these two teams really wanted to take a point out of this today. But Gower, without a recognised goalkeeper, have picked up a point on their travels at Enfield. It's finished. Zaza FC 4, Gower Allstars 4.